G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and this is part 6 and more than likely the last part for Planet Crafter Selenea. We are closing in on the second last stage, the last stage being total terraformation, and we have that lift left to do, but I don't really think we've got too much else. So there we go. We have natural life, we have blue crystals now, which is absolutely brilliant. I don't know how the natural life will work, so I guess we'll have to wait and find out. But I do want to get back to that I want to get back to that lift so we can actually have a look and see what the go is. So I've stocked my... Actually, should do that. Nothing really there. Alright, no. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. So we finally have eggs, which is a given. I was kind of hoping for something else. At least bugs or something. But apparently not. Anyway. So what I might do, and I don't know how quite long this episode's going to be. Maybe I should have just completed this last time. I don't know. Because I don't want to transition this into the next moon just yet. Oh, I think I can't remember if I told you I got some. I think I told you I got some redwoods. So I've got some of them growing now over in our giant forest. But yeah, this might end up being a short one. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. Trying to remember where we get outer rims. The other rims actually did. Actually, I think that's what we want there. Yep, there's the lift. There's those. So if we can just find where one of the lips are, that one should work. And now we can actually go have a look at this lift. Which apparently I need to get back down again. At least it's a quick lift. I thought it was a lot faster getting up there, but maybe I'm imagining. Oh, hang on, there was another lift, wasn't there? Oh, we got all these goodies. I gotta decide whether I want to actually grab any. This is the one that's going to be the real long lift. Well, let's see if I can drop my... Can I? I think I can. Holy crap, I can actually drop it in here. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'll take that, take those. Not really essential for those, but I'll take this food just in case. You down yet? Oh, there it comes. Thank God it can't squash me. I was going to start the episode on top of this. I'm like, no, let's see the screen transition first. So I'm assuming that the natural life is just basically telling me where the eggs are. Which is a little bit disappointing, or at least hope it would have told me where the bugs are. So, give or take. And then it goes quiet. Alright. We don't need that, I've got that already. Take that. Don't really need the flour at this point. Alright, here we go. The one spot we have not been to yet. I was trying to figure out a way to actually get up here. It's very pretty. I kind of wish the sky had gone a different color like the rest, but apparently not. And this got really fast. Whoop. Alright. What have we got here? Well, at least I don't have to worry about oxygen now. That's all sorted. Oh, that's right, because we never could get inside the dome, could we? I have a feeling I'm going to have to look for some more power supplies gone by that flashing light. So let's not go nuts. Collectibles. Operating notes. Once extracted with the drills, the ore is crushed and transported directly to the large storage vaults on the lower level. This allows for a constant influx of blazar quartz. As long as there's room in the vaults, they'll be refilled with ore. Because that went so well. Oh, we got here. I'll take the staboo. There is another animal apparently that we haven't got either. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm not going to go nuts collecting absolutely everything in case we actually need stuff. Oh, what was that? Growth 2%. What? That's really weird. Why are you telling me I can't collect it? Okay, maybe there's a chip for that, perhaps? That was the one we came in from. Ooh, what are you? Needs power, okay. So I figured that was probably the power supply over here. Nothing there. Alright, how many do we need? 5. Oh boy. The properties of blazar quartz are exceptional. It seems to interact with its immediate external environment. I'm still struggling to fully understand the chemical mechanism at work, but one thing is certain. This quartz absorbs and destroys the heat of its surroundings. How did I not see this sooner? With the quantities we've unearthed, the entire planet is risk of cooling at breakneck speeds. Ooh. Probably should have brought some water with me in hindsight, unless there's some water around here that I've not seen. Actually, that might be the lift just to get back upstairs. Despite all my efforts, I haven't found any way to reverse the process. The rate at which quartz absorbs heat is immense and only increasing. Dropping in temperature over the past few years is finally being explained. It was obvious that I failed to identify early enough. How can I even forgive myself? The planet won't be habitable for much longer. I must warn everyone. And for some reason my brain went to warm instead of warn. Nothing here. Alright, so we need to find 4 reactors to wake the damn thing up, and like I said, I should have brought some water or something with me. Unless there's water here that I'm not aware of. Or maybe it's going to be part of our process to actually have to build it. Ooh, what are you in here? I think we've been in here, haven't we? Redwood, yep, I already got those. At least I got food. I got no water, but I got food. Yeah, I think this is the one we went into first. Alright, we can't get nothing out of that. So we need the power for there. There's nothing in there. This is going to be a long travel back up again. Yeah. Alright, so we need to build 5 reactors because I'm not seeing any. Unless I've deconstructed them already. I have to see what I've got in resources. I'm going to have to go back a few places. Well, at least it'll give the playthrough a little bit more of a oomph. Alright. Let's go back to base and we'll just see if I've got how many I've got stored, and we'll see if we can't find some. Or at least let alone figure out how much resources we need to actually build them. At least they realized the place was freezing. Took too long, but they found it out. So it must have been the stone in the planet that just kept it from acting up. Actually, we'll see how many resources we've got instead of going and hunting for them. There could be some in there, but I don't think so. Also, I don't think my trees are going to get that big, but that'd be cool. Actually, I gotta check to see if we've got all the resources for the escape rocket one, now that I'm thinking of it. Nope, we have nothing, so I'm gonna have to go through all that. Alright, let's see what we got hidden away. Don't need those. I think I left some stuff down here, didn't I? Maybe a miscellaneous? I got 1, I got 2. So what do we need for 3 more? Advanced. Where'd I put you? Alright, so I need 9 pinks. 9 pinks. So 9 pinks, 6 osmium, and 3 obsidian. I don't know if I've got that much. Also, interesting way to get obsidian now in hindsight. There we go. So 1, 2, 3 of them. Go to crystals. Ooh. I might be right because I've got 1 there, but I might have to look for the other ones. 1. Actually, let's reorganize this at least. Organize. Apparently it already is. What is it? 9. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 more. Osmium. We'll see if there's any downstairs. I probably saw something, didn't realize it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know I've got the crystal collection there, so might be able to get around it. How about in here? No, actually, while I'm thinking of it, I tell you what, leave it with me for right now. I'll go and finish emptying things out. I'm at 5.4. I'll give it myself an opportunity to actually get it closer to the 100%, and I should hopefully have enough resources for everything. So give me well, it'll be a second or two for you, but it'll be a bit longer for me. So I'll be right back. So I'm about 16% along the way. I have all the reactors I need. But before I get to that, I thought, you know what, let's try the new rockets, because we haven't had a chance to try them yet. So as an example, we have, where's a good example? So the tier 2 asteroid attractor, which God knows how this is going to go, gives us a 5,000 boost. Our standard one here gives us 1,000. So I'm going to try sending one of these rockets at a time to see how we go. I've got the resources for a type 2 plant, a type 2 magnetic, a type 2 asteroid, and a type 2 insect. I'm assuming there's another one, but I think we might unlock that later. Also, I've unlocked, what was it? The actual redwoods, and so I can actually get them instead of just finding them. So let's try the plant rocket and see what it looks like. Ooh, we have, like, admittedly there was multi-flowers in it, but ooh, we got multi-flowers. So, off that goes. And we'll see how this fares. I'm not going to set multiples up, that'll just mostly ruin it for us. Now, plant rockets usually just give us a little bit of fluff in the air, so shouldn't have nothing come back at us at all. Should be a whole lot of green and that's about it. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Let's try the next one, because I don't know if that's actually giving us an effect. Alright, so next one is our magnetic rocket, which should give us... pressure. So this one is our uranium rocket, our advanced uranium rocket. And that's got a nice pressure. The pressure, yeah, pressure shard in it. So let's see what happens if we get bombarded with millions of asteroids of uranium, I guess. I don't know how you go about trying to just have like the 4 rockets like I normally would set it up. So we're gonna get, I think, pretty sure that said we were gonna get bombarded by asteroids. Yeah, it generates by protecting the magnetic field. Attracting iridium. Okay, maybe it gives us a bonus without actually having any negative side effects. Maybe? I know it's semi-lame if that is the case. Alright, let's try the next one. The next one is our... Alright, so that's attracting, but still, same thing. Alright, so heat rocket. Oh, I didn't even have a proper look at that one, but... Iridium rods. Maybe it just doesn't have... Oh, no, that wouldn't make any sense. I was going to say, maybe it just doesn't have any effect on this moon, but then again, when I set the iridiums and other ones up before, that was a whole other story. No idea, honestly. Alright, last one, which is our insect rocket. And we've gone up 0.2. So B... Oh, that's right. It was a silkworm. So that's just given us a 5,000 boost to each of those. But without the added bonus of getting any asteroid strikes. So Useful for the bonus, not necessarily for the thing itself. That only put us up 1%, really? I suppose if you think about it, it isn't really that much of a difference, is it? The only difference is I've sent up one. I've only set up one rocket where I already sent up 4 of them. I highly doubt this is because of the rockets, but I just thought it was an interesting thing to actually have a look at the rockets themselves. So we'll just let that keep going a little bit, and once again, I'll be back. Okay, so I did a couple of things. As you can see, we are nearing the completion for the terraformation, which I won't lie, took a bit longer than I expected. I did do a few things to try and speed it up, but it wasn't very successful, honestly. And that's it. That's Selenea all finished. We have our mega dome now. I don't know if I'll use it or not. I might try putting it on Prime and see what it's like. But I did build some very large drills and some heaters to try and, well, boost things up a bit. Wasn't overly successful. I did, however, see something that I wasn't expecting. So just having a quick drink to eat. I don't know how that works. So I've got all the resources pretty much I need for the new location. But what we want to do is we want to go up the redwoods. Now I've seen them in 2 different spots, and I won't lie, they're rather cute. I've forgotten what they're called already. I did actually find a poster for them on the wall. I exactly found what the required species number it is. Probably 7 or 8. Let's see if there's one. Ah, there they are. So they're popping bird things, and these guys seem to spawn in the redwoods. Got several different colors, so black, blue, greeny orange, and they're quite cute. I don't know if they actually have any effect on the score, so just be aware of that, but they are nice to have, I guess. But I have found them here and in the redwoods that I put together. But that was better. Oh, that's what I forgot. I got the reactors and I forgot to bloody grab them. I've also got Twisty stuck in my tooth, which is really annoying me. So I don't know how this would have gone if this was your initial start. I got very lucky with a good portion of resources. So how this would have gone with basic resources with no upgrades or anything, I'm not sure. I finally upgraded my jetpack too. So I basically started going through a whole bunch of resources I didn't need to store anymore and just started leveling things up. Alright, so now we'll go up there, and honestly I think it's because I was thinking about showing you the feathery fur balls that I completely forgot about my reactors. But they're cute, they're nice. So yeah, so I had a feeling this was going to be the final episode for this. I was actually concerned that it was going to be far too short, and I was thinking of actually doing the first part of the next moon, but in hindsight I didn't need to. This sort of stretched out further than I expected. Alright, get in there. A downside is I did not set up that elevator. Beg my pardon. I was gonna say I could probably fly up there, but I probably won't get past the floor. It'd be cool if you could actually see it going down that side. I had thought about going just straight to the other, drilling factory, the mining facility, but I didn't think I was actually going to be able to get up on top. So I thought this was probably a better idea, which in hindsight was probably an easy way of doing it anyway. Actually, whee! Is it gonna work? Oh, almost. We're kind of climbing. I'd be laughing if the lift actually catches up with us. Come on, almost there. Almost. Ah, so close. Yep, I was going to say that lift is going to be what pushes us up. All right, here we go. Probably could have made it there somehow, but oh well, such is life. Also, I really should have brought water again, and I apparently didn't. But we should be able to get straight to the door. We shouldn't have to worry too much about the outside this time. Alright, we needed 5. And there's 5. Alright. Now what's that opening? Oh, the lift. Oh, we're going down. I thought we were going up. So I realized there's again 1 2 3 4 action. So you might have noticed a weird cut. That's because I realized in hindsight I kind of screwed up the ending of this episode. So I come off here, so as you can see we have the lift, and I come out here and I'm like, oh yeah, we're down here. You know, nothing too exciting, so I ended the episode and I started setting things up. So I have Selenea started trying to do some ore work just in case I needed it for the main planet. So I was working this out, and then it occurred to me I forgot something. So if I go down here, we have the lift that was disconnected. Now, heaven help me if I die from starvation or something. But I was literally looking around trying to find somewhere I could get another multi-crystal. Another one of the cosmic quartz. And then I realized I haven't been in here. This is all locked off. And I'm like, oh geez. I can't finish the episode like this if I haven't found all this. So we have all these vaults. I'm literally just looking for the cosmic quartz. Oh, we got some credit there. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just what I needed. What's that? That's an osmium rod. I've got that back at the base, but it is what it is. So we have this message. I wasn't the most enthusiastic about the idea of installing giant drills when the project was proposed, but I think I did well to follow the group's consensus. This will open the door to greater comfort, and it should reduce any remaining tension related to overcrowding. If we're going to trade interplanetary with what we're going to extract, we'll have to be careful. However, it could affect the attention of unwanted people. Alright, so before I go down there, chomp on some food. I'm going to go get some water. Because no matter like I get down there, we die, and then I'm going to have to respawn again. So thankfully, we are very, very close to water. Let's go fly back up again. Or hover back up. Also, these drills are all working as... I don't know how long that's been doing that, but I was like, oh, I guess the drilling started back up again. Alright. But yeah, I had this whole episode uploaded, ready to go. And, Is there no switch? Or is this just a vault for it? I think this is just a vault. There's no lift button or anything. I realistically thought we might have been going down somewhere. But apparently not, it's just item storage. Oh well, at least you got to see something a little bit extra. I'm not going to take all this because I really don't need it. But it was weird because this did say that they turned the thing off. So this has got to be the drill storage, I'm guessing. I don't really think there's anywhere else. Not really, no. Alright, so pretty much I missed that. So at least you got to see a little bit of what I missed. Yeah, this opened up and we got stuff. I was kind of expecting a lift actually from here, but apparently not. Anything up there? Looks like just metal. Apparently not. Either way, I finally got something I was after anyway. Yeah, I feel like if I didn't show that off, anyone who's actually gotten this far would be in my comments, if I got any, saying you completely missed a storage room. And I would have been like, well, shit. So I might as well show you what I have been up to. Since I was like, radio, I might as well start preparing the planet for getting out of here, and that happened. So yeah, I was building a new drill for the, let's say it says like when, for the Selenea, wherever the rocks are called. Also, at last, took forever, I finally got a pink meteor. Ironically, I didn't need the pink quartz. And I was actually going through the lift to get up to the top and realized, well, I don't need it. Well, I'll just leave the resources there. So it's probably still sitting there. Where are we? So I built this, and I'm still trying to work out the specifics. So you can send resources. Now, I'm not 100% sure how that works. That's why I'm trying to build the other one. Because this is what I'm after, the, yeah, selenium. And, try to find the actual closest place, probably over here. But at least I can build one of these planetary delivery depots. I don't know if I've got enough room to connect to anything. That works. So my idea was, all right, so this is storage. The planetary exchange shuttles coming from other planets will fill this container with the selected item. Exchange shuttles coming from other planets will fill this container with the selected item. Okay. So I gotta figure out how this works. Build a delivery depot on the planet to receive every item of certain type from exchange shuttles coming from other planets. Allows to set automation between planets. And then this one allows you to retrieve any resource you have on other planets. So I've got this on... So I'm assuming if I'm on Prime and I choose, say... Alright, so I've just set that to humble. So I've got 72 iridium there. So I can get all the iridium from there. And shells coming from other planets will build this container with the selected item. Alright, so I may not have needed to build this. Alright, we're gonna go build another drill. Have I got... Yeah, I got rid of the other one because I really didn't need it. I need one more titanium. So yeah, the idea is because I won't be able to get selenium on Prime, I won't be able to build the massive dome that we unlocked. So I'm like, well, righty, I might as well set up, because God knows what Aquilus is going to limit us with. In doing so, we probably could have gotten, like, I don't know, ore and stuff from the other one, but that's not the challenge. So I don't do that. But of course, this will be setting things up, so if I really do need to, I can probably get them from the other planets, but I haven't got the resources set up so that it will automatically, I'll be able to build them. Alright, so we'll build a tier 3 ore extractor. And selenium. I'm going to demand, supply I should say, not demand. Supply that. Now, I've got rid of the other mine because I really don't need iron. I don't really need any of that anymore. Once I get off of here, there's almost no excuse to come back here except for coming and visiting the little fluff balls that I did originally find in here, and now I can't see any. I might build a couple of lockers for here just to collect them. Just see how that goes. Alright, so I just need 2. Do I have something here that I could really not need? Well, what I might do is I might take the circuit boards out of here, put them with the rockets. Take that. Take that. Alright, put those in there, put that in there, put that in there, put those in there. Alright, so I'm going to set this up to collect Selenea. And that one. Suppose if I really wanted to, I could set them all up to just take however much selenium. Just make this one massive Selenea storage. Too bad I can't automatically set every single one of them up. I will drop that. I'm just going to put all these in here because I really don't need them now. I'm more or less done with this planet now. I'll put that one there. Got Selenea there. So I'll have to test it at some point and just see how this goes. Well, that's full, so there's that one, so there's that one, there's that one, and so there's that one. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could always set the little drones up to just instantly put them in there. No, I'll leave that. I don't think there's any point to auto-destructing it. So what I will do, we'll give this a proper ending. Alright, so I'm going to grab... Alright, so I got 6 food there. Grab some water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I'll grab 2 more water. Oh, by the way, they are the Arbatilo. Take that for what you will. Because I don't think I actually showed this. So, here you go. Grab a bit more water. 1, 2. Alright, so that's our water. That's our food all ready to go. We have what we need for getting off this planet. And we're pretty much done and dusted now. So, yes, next episode is Aquilus. Yes, I know space is occupied. I'll have to look at how to pronounce that, but yeah, Aquilus. We'll just call it Aquilus. Sounds easier. So yes, next episode, Aquilus Part 1. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment. And apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.